The pandemic changed the lives of people around the world forever. With little known about the disease in its initial stage and rising number of cases, lockdowns become a painful but important measure for the survival of humanity. As could only be expected, it's had a massive impact on business and the economy. Nongnooch Tropical Botanical Garden, Pattaya, Thailand, has been recognized by Earth&World as one of the 10 most beautiful gardens in the world. The sprawling gardens over 620 acres of land feature a tropical botanical garden with hundreds of species of flowers, elephant shows, art exhibits, and more. There is even Thai cultural theater and cinema, and more than 1,000 types of dinosaur vendors. The place used to attract more than 3 million tourists, both Thais and foreigners every year, or more than an average of 10,000 people a day. But during the COVID-19 lockdown, suddenly there were no visitors. The garden started running up a deficit due to lack of income.
I have two choices to make. One, to shut down, save some money, and keep on going. So my decision was to keep on going because we managed to talk to the bank to keep us extra loan, to keep us survive during this time. So during 2.5 years from now, I built Nongnooch to be differently. It's for the Thai people and for everyone.
Kun Kampon Tansaja is the current owner of Nongnooch Tropical Botanical Garden. He is the second generation heir who inherited the property from his mother, Nongnooch Tansaja, the lady after whom these beautiful botanical gardens are named, kept the place going for 41 years. And today, the nation was honored to have a special interview with the current owner, Kun Kampon, who personally drove me around to see his sprawling green kingdom.
ทั้งหมดเนี่ยอ้อมฝั่งโน้นทั้งหมดเนี่ยสร้างช่วงโควิด We have everything for everyone. So that's why Nongnooch become part of Pattaya city. We call ourselves now Nongnooch Pattaya. We are in the heart of EEC. EEC is something new for Thailand. We want to build Pattaya city into one of the main attractions for tourists.
Nongnooch Tropical Garden has become a major tourist attraction in Pattaya and Thailand. Regarded as one of the finest gardens in the world, it is currently an important tourist attraction in the Eastern Economic Corridor. Kun Kampon has been through many challenges since his mother initiated him into the business.
Nongnooch is part of my mother's vision. It happened about 50 years ago. She went to Singapore and Indonesia and saw Singapore Botanical Garden and in Bogor. She came back, she said she would like to have a garden here in Pattaya. Of course, I did agree with her, and then 5 years later, she passed that on to me, so I'm the chosen one. So 40 years later, this is Nongnooch of today. How do you teach people quickly? How do you make them happy? So Thai people don't like to walk, they don't like the sun, they don't like the rain, but they want to see everything. So Nongnooch have changed into a pocket garden. This is part of the pocket garden in the front. Then you can get on a car and see the main garden. So this is how we change.
Although the COVID-19 pandemic has affected their business for 2 years, how did Nongnooch Tropical Garden keep growing for 41 years since its inception? How is he adapting to the current global situation and the attention he has gained from his filmmaking experience?
I'm a movie man. I'm a producer. But what do I learn from movie? I learned movie that, every movie frame must be a picture frame. That Stanley Kubrick teach me. So if you look at Nongnooch, if I sit here and I do this, I stop anywhere, it must be a picture frame. Every tree in this garden, it being pointed out where to plant by me. Or they put together, I look at it, okay, I'll move this one, move that one. I see the tree from the seed to when it's big, to when I cut it down, and then I plant again. So I work double time what everybody else do. And I think all the time. My motto was a little bit more every day.
Nongnooch Tropical Botanical Garden, the symbol of Pattaya, Thailand, is regarded as one of the most beautiful botanical gardens in the world. Each year, millions of tourists visit. Gampon decided to run the business to keep alive his mother's dreams of having a big garden by planting many small trees in Nongnooch Tropical Garden. Now, almost 20 years old, his intention is to plant as many trees as possible to create an ecosystem for the future generation to learn about real nature.
My happiness is first to do my mom's dream, because my mother main objective was to be an educational for everyone, especially young children. I realized that to have a garden, duty was to train the young people to love nature, to love animals, to know about history. This is part of our duty. People don't realize that what they see today is what will happen in the future, and it will happen to the next generation. If you teach your kid to eat Thai food now, when they grow up, they will love Thai food. If you teach your children to eat fast food now, when they grow up, they only eat fast food. So if I teach them to love nature now, when they grow up, they will love nature. This is the duty of botanical garden, of a zoo, of a museum, to teach the young one. This is my dream, this is my passion. And I see them coming. So that brings happiness to me. That's why I keep on moving, because if I die, I cannot take anything with me, but I can take good memory to maybe to the next step of my life.
Thank you for watching Business Story today with me, Opal Varansuda. See you in next episode. สวัสดีค่ะ